Hey guys, what's up? It's been a little while since I've been on camera, huh? So this video is not going to be very formal or well scripted. It's probably not even really going to be that entertaining. It's just going to be me addressing some of the concerns that some of you guys have regarding the upcoming YouTube terms of service. And I'm going to try to address everything, the terms of service itself, as well as the new COPPA laws or COPPA laws, whatever you want to call them, and the changes that are going to be made to the channel as a result of that. So I'm sure that you guys have seen the last several times that you've gone on YouTube that YouTube is planning on updating their terms of service on December 10th. And a lot of people are very concerned about these updates, namely for two reasons. The first reason being that YouTube is saying that now, at their sole discretion, they can delete any channel for pretty much any reason. It's not technically any reason. Basically, if your channel doesn't, to them, seem commercially viable, which is a very vague term that they can interpret any way they want to suit their needs, then they can delete your channel, which, because of that pretty much means that every channel, regardless of how big you are, if you do something that YouTube doesn't like, or if YouTube just thinks that it's not worth keeping you around for any reason at all, then they can just remove your channel. And for me, I actually think that this is the least concerning of the two major updates that everybody's talking about, because I don't really think I've done anything to, merit YouTube having any reason to delete my channel. I suppose they could just do it for no reason, but I'm pretty small time. I have less than 3,000 subscribers. I don't really do anything controversial, so I doubt that YouTube is going to have any reason to delete me. The more concerning thing that YouTube is doing, which, they don't really have a choice because it's now the law in America that they do this, is they're updating their terms of service to reflect the new COPPA laws or COPPA laws. For those of you that don't know, COPPA or COPPA stands for Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, and it was brought into law in 1998, basically as a way of protecting children under the age of 13 from having their information or any data about them collected online. So YouTube doesn't really have a choice. They have to obey the law. So now YouTube is having the creators specify whether their videos are meant for kids or not meant for kids. And if the video is marked as meant for kids, then there's going to be a lot of restrictions put on the video, such as it's not going to be recommended on YouTube, you're not going to be able to leave comments, you're going to make much less money off of the video, stuff like that. But if you mark your video as not meant for kids, then you still have all the benefits of a regular YouTube video, but there's a really, really big catch. You see, under these new laws, if you release a video and then the FTC observes it, and they see that you marked it as not for kids, but it's full of stuff that by their interpretation can be considered something that's meant to target kids, then they are able to fine you a lot of money, the upwards of which is $40,000 or more. And obviously there are not that many YouTube creators that could just hand over $40,000 to the FTC and just walk it off. So what would the FTC decide is something that's meant for children? Well, they do have a list out there of examples, such as things like animation and, happy upbeat music, words like fun or cool, bright colors, that kind of stuff. And in regards to my channel and many other channels, even though my channel is not meant to target children, all of those things can be found in pretty much 98% of my content. So for me, this is a really big problem. So the FTC observers that might not be that familiar with internet culture, they could wrongly come to the conclusion by watching a video that the creator is trying to lure a child audience, even though they said that the content is not meant for kids. And if they do come to the conclusion that a YouTube creator lied, then that's where the fine comes in. So, what can we do to fix this? Well, what I'm doing, and what I would recommend that any YouTuber out there do if they make any content that could even remotely be interpreted by anybody as something that's meant for kids, is to put disclaimers in all the places that you can. You see, from what I understand, the observers, if they do observe your contents to see if you should be fined or not, they're going to be looking at things like your video thumbnails, your channel banners, your video descriptions, the video content itself. So what you need to do is hit all of those boxes and put a disclaimer in all of those, explicitly stating that your channel and your content is not intended for children. The disclaimer that I've already put on many of my thumbnails, some of you have probably already seen it, is a black box with red text that reads, "This video is not intended for children." And admittedly, it is very ugly. I don't like it either, but I felt like I had to make it as noticeable as possible. But luckily, my developer on my Discord, he made a suggestion that is not only even more noticeable, but is a lot less ugly. You can also see that I added a message on my channel banner. This channel's content is not intended for children. This is probably also going to be updated. This one is just, temporary, so until we can get something that looks a little bit nicer, but the message is still there. I'm doing everything I can to make the message as explicitly clear as possible to anybody, even people who know nothing about internet culture whatsoever, that this channel and the videos within this channel and all the content within the channel are not meant for children. Warning, this video is not intended for children or those who are easily disturbed. If you are under the age of 13, do not watch this video. Viewer discretion is advised. And as I said, if you're a YouTuber yourself, then you might want to consider doing this as well. I know that this might seem a tad excessive, but when you're risking a $40,000 fine, it's not bad to be excessive. You want to make sure that you are as clear as you can possibly be. So that's how I'm handling the new COPPA laws. I think that this is a pretty good way to keep yourself protected. So if you're a YouTuber and you're watching this, then I recommend you do the same thing. Other things that I'm doing, just because, people are saying that this is going to be the end of YouTube, that YouTube is going to collapse after this, which, I definitely could see that as a possibility. It seems like YouTube and even Google, they're becoming less trustworthy. People are just, they're liking them less. And people have already started moving to other platforms, so I've kept an open mind to that possibility myself. If YouTube decides to just delete my channel, or if I just decide to leave YouTube, then the best way to keep updated on what I'm going to be doing next would be to join my Discord server, which before I go any further, I do want to say that if my channel does go away for whatever reason, the meta series will continue somewhere. It will I will keep putting out videos somewhere, just not necessarily YouTube. One thing I'm kind of hoping for is that DLive, which does have a video sharing platform, but it's exclusive to DLive partners only right now. I'm kind of hoping that if YouTube does start to collapse, that DLive will see that as an opportunity to expand, and they'll open their video sharing platform to everybody instead of just DLive partners. Because if that were the case, then I could do my regular live streams and I could put the meta series all up on the same website, DLive. And you guys could just follow me and subscribe to me on DLive instead of YouTube if you want to keep watching the meta series. But as I said, if something does happen to my channel, either because I quit or YouTube deleted me or just whatever, then my Discord would be the place to follow me. And as far as the meta videos go, I recently purchased a 3 terabyte portable hard drive, and I put every single one of my relevant videos over the past year on the hard drive so that if I do have to move somewhere else, I can re-upload all of those videos to the new website. So the videos are not going to go away. If YouTube does delete my channel, all my videos just disappear. The meta series will continue and all the episodes will be re-uploaded somewhere, so don't worry about that. So to review all of that, I'm taking precautions so that the new YouTube terms of service doesn't affect me and I don't end up getting fined. I have downloaded all of my most relevant videos on my channel so that if something does happen to my channel, then I can re-upload the videos somewhere. And if you want to stay updated on everything that I'm doing, even if my channel gets deleted, or if you want to know where all my videos have gone, even if my channel gets deleted, then the best way to do that would be to join my Discord server. So I hope that eases all of your woes a little bit. I think with everything that I'm doing here that my risk of getting fined or even deleted are pretty minimal, but I am preparing for the worst, just in case. But Until we cross that bridge, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. As I said, I'm going to have the disclaimers added to the videos so that I can't get hit with a fine. But other than that, pretty much everything is going to stay the same. So, I hope that I addressed all of your concerns. If you have any questions or any other concerns, then you can leave a comment and I'll address them as best I can. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, I'm Cesar Madrazo, and I'm out.